I meditate, the more I realise the so-called parasites, organs are blocking our chakras. And this is why no one has been able to come with anything new regarding meditation. So we need to start our studies all over again. I'm here sharing my 28-year experience in this realm of things. So it's taken me a lot of ups and downs to get to this conclusion. And to accomplish this, it will not be easy. A lot of past life karma, this life karma has to be cleared, emotional blockages, health blockages, even down to the company you keep. Even as a person, you got to be pure. The list is endless. This might not even happen in this lifetime. But we've got to start somewhere. Better late than never. The time is now to act and help the future of our generation to come. Day 18. I've had a few people advise me regarding my fruit and veg, saying that I should buy it from somewhere else, saying that it would be better for me. I agree to some extent. But what people seem to forget, in order for it to be organic, it only has to be 10% organic. And just because we're buying it from a farmer's market, it doesn't mean that there's been nothing sprayed on it. There are patents for a weather machine since the 1800s. So does that mean they can manipulate the weather and spray the crops through the rain? This is the least of my worries right now, as it's out of my hand. And if I was to go get the best produce, I'd have to go somewhere in the Caribbean or something like that. And seeing as I juice everything I get, so I'm getting all the nutrients I can get from it, the fruit, the veg. So the main thing is understanding, understanding and knowing the truth about our bodies and our health. So throughout this whole process, I've been getting cravings, not feeling hungry. Words like fat, protein, calcium, calories, iron are a mental block. What is a mental block? People with a belly equal rich. Metaphors like that are a mental block. Spells to keep us imprisoned in our own dumbness. We only started eating meat during harsh weather conditions or wars where either our crops were killed or destroyed. So is eating meat for the poor and uncivilized. Growing up, whenever I used to want to attract something in my life, I'd go down the seafront, pick up a stone, wish for everything I want and then throw it in the sea. So this time I thought I'd just throw myself in. Me jumping in the ocean was a way for me to accept that I need to stop running away from myself. Accept the message that I have to give out to people. Whether I get accepted or not. And anyone else would be asking for big money for this information, not giving it out for free. Find that challenge that will awaken your inner self. All this information is our birthright. So it's been a week now. I've gone off a lot of things since this fast and certain things would not digest so well. I know that we should eat little as we can and as close to source as possible. When I look back, my mum used to make me fast at least once a year, every year. Until I was about 13, 14, then I thought, you know what, nah, forget this, I'm not doing this no more. No one else in school is doing this, why should I do it? Was it because I wanted to be accepted? Was I just following the herd? I suppose it's a bit of both. But now I'm doing it anyway, because I know it's right. So more of the story, we don't always know what's good for us, till we learn the hard way. But deep within you, you know what's right. You just let society, friends, family, life, wrong teachings take you off course. Live for you, learn for you, and grow for you. We came alone into this world. Don't let them tell you your path is wrong. You be the judge as you know better what is good for you. Day 20. What makes you fit to teach everyone? I certainly ain't ready yet. I've got a lot of learning and a lot of understanding to do. This is just the beginning. Again, it's taken me 28 years to get to the beginning. Trainers have to explain that running the marathon is very dangerous and puts your heart under a lot of strain. Things like that raise the risk of having a heart attack. That's the reason you run, don't you? Not to get a heart attack. Bodybuilding puts blockages on your body, stops your blood circulation, causes you more problems. As a client, if your trainer does not advise you of these simple things, they are either after your money or have not done enough research and studying. Anything that depletes your energy is causing you strain on the body, in return, causing you aging and death. Fact. Funny thing is, I know people look at me and think I'm ill. But the reality is, when I look at all of you, I can see the illness in you. But I know the truth. and what's right. Everyone's opinion does not interest me, so you can call me what you want. Just remember, we were the first to be real. Me and Why Ain't My Truth in a world full of fakes. Once you become truly aware, everything changes. Your journey of self-growth begins. We are all on our individual journey, but the destination is the same. Ultimately, either we live forever or die young. Truth is out there for the world to see. Look within and all will make sense. To save yourself, you need to grow in self. Be aware, concentrate on yourself. To save the world, we all need to grow in self. Ultimately, as long as you know what's right, nothing else matters, as this is an individual journey. Again, detoxing alone isn't the secret of life. Imagine you're a PC, you buy the antivirus software, search for the viruses, and clean them. That doesn't mean all of a sudden you're going to have all the apps, the system upgrades there, and all your work done. You still have to put in the research and the work. Take this how you may. It took me a while, years, to accept the truth. I hope you don't have to endure what I did to accept it. I had to lose everything on the physical realm, and I'm still here giving it out for free. And for those who are ill, you should have the willpower and the desire to get better. If I've had the willpower to do this, then it should be easy for you too. Clean your system. What's funny is I know people look at me and think I'm ill because I've lost all this weight. But when I look at all of you, I see the illness in you. So I know the truth and what's right. Everyone's opinion does not interest me. Not saying that in a rude or arrogant way, but you can call me what you want. Just remember, me and Why Ain't My Truth were the first ones to be real with all of you in a world full of fakes. And real to ourselves, most importantly. Once you become truly aware, everything changes. Your journey of self-growth begins. We are all on our individual journey, but the destination is the same. Ultimately, either we live forever or die young. Last but not least, so today is the final day of my juice detox. I have now proven that you can live without fat, protein, calcium, iron, calories, all that stuff. A lot of people said be careful while doing the juice detox that I don't make myself ill. Yo, I only done this so I don't become ill. I'm going to be doing this once a year now. Words like that are all fear, mental blocks, limiting us to reach our full potential of unlocking our body, mind, soul, blood flow, energy flow, realigning the body. I basically cleansed my blood, restarted my metabolism, in scientific terms, and lost all this weight. So my white blood cells, immune system must have been working extra hard to get rid of what's alien, the body, muscle, organ, whatever this was. It cost me £300 max and 3 weeks to lose 10 kilograms without a trainer or training. This has given me validation I'm finally on the right path, and I've learned so much more, and I've learned that I need to clean my body a lot more. So what has my diet been before the juice detox? From a young age, my mum cooked healthy food with greens and vegetables and fruit. But still with meat, I used to eat everything. For the past 5 or 6 years, I've been meat-free, dairy-free, full-time Monday to Friday. On the off occasion over the weekend, I may have a fish and chips or a pizza or something different. But have been good with my health, or at least that's what I thought. I've had a few people tell me they want to do the juice detox but have tried and they can't do it. Can't is a word that does not exist. How is a better word. You cut meat out for 2 weeks. You then cut meat and carbs out for 2 weeks. You then cut out all that stuff, plus add fruit and veg and minimize your meals for another 2 weeks. Then you can do a fast of food and do a juice detox. But depending on how your body's been conditioned over the years, so you need to know your own body. Just because I've lived off juicing without eating, I don't recommend doing this forever, as this is still not our rightful source of nutrients. These are still weak foods that die, and our bodies are living and need strong foods that don't die. But this is a great way to detox excess weight and clean your system. Our bodies need reconditioning. Food is one of the biggest business industries, very profitable and very addictive. If people want to refer to how doctors may say this is bad or dangerous, I haven't seen them achieve nothing, as everyone is still ill. Maybe they're good at surgery, good surgeons, But till they achieve cures to these illnesses, I don't want to hear it. Doctors are not doing what I'm doing. They're not experimenting on self, working with self, regurgitating from a textbook that takes one medicine to cure the headache but then gives you a tummy ache. Yeah, that sounds real safe, doesn't it? Meditation and using these crystals is contacting low frequency, low energy spirits. As long as we are vibrating on this 10% of us being unlocked, we have to be careful when meditating who we are seeking, who we are inviting in. The law of attraction, the secret is we are blocked. Attracting is extra hard work. Help yourself, get to know self, start unblocking yourself to speed up the process. What I found out about Instagram is full of people going to the gym for the gram and then McDonald's straight after. Just be real to yourself and be real to the people. If that's what you do, put it up. Don't be a follower of a follower. Be a trendsetter. If you're fat, you're unhealthy. Simple. Don't sugarcoat it. And if you do sugarcoat it, please don't feed it to the people. My own experience working on self shared publicly for people to see the knowledge. Not on YouTube where I make money from it. Not have my account private so you have to follow me to see this. This should be open for everyone to see. For everyone to make their own choices. Not hidden and made crazy. There is so much more we can talk about, but I'm not here to tell people what to do, but rather to know what we are doing, the choices we make. Every action has a reaction. The hardest thing for me was seeing signs like crispy, tender. As soon as I see one of them, I want a KFC. These are cravings to mess with our mind, mood, actions. The parasite feeds off things like this. When I smell certain things or watch a TV advert, the parasite starts to make noise. If I ignore it, after a few minutes, the hunger, the craving will pass. If I can't ignore it, then I dab some salt on my tongue and that helped. Resist temptation. As for pollution and spraying, we have a self-filtration system. It's all about the earth and what it grows for us to breathe. Everything else is filtered out. The more unblocked we get, the better the filtration system will become. Questions to ourselves: should we be eating these fruits and veg or breathing them in while they're growing on the trees? What is our rightful source of food? If meat, dairy and major food brands are making us fat and ill, then why do we eat them? Is our exercise actually putting a strain on our bodies? Is there better and safer ways to lose weight? Are we civilized or savages and we don't know it? Being vegan, does it actually make you healthy and conscious? Or is it the new age mental block? How do we become more conscious and get our rightful knowledge? For me, when I go to restaurants, I'm going to be looking for the steamed options and go again. This is still not our rightful source of food, but the best out of the bunch. Remember, these are still the same people who gave us the cigarette, told us they are good for us, even got the doctors to agree too. Cancer researchers' pension is invested in the tobacco industry. They also supply our food too. They have given us this publicly correct dumbness, a bit late for that, after they've messed things up. Given us words like blessed, in Latin means to trickle blood. So when you're blessing someone, are you putting a demonic spell on them? Haram means blasphemy and means the box they pray to in Saudi Arabia. Are they all the same but divided? Are we damning ourselves by what we say? Is religion a demonic ritual? Enough confusion. Look within. Get to know yourself. It's the only thing you can do for free and help you find true happiness. I'm interested in the youth. They are our future. It's time we set ourselves free. Act now. Don't wait till it's too late. Last but not least, I would like to thank myself for helping me get through this, for helping me get this knowledge, for helping me survive all these 28 years, not knowing how ill I actually was, and helping me shed all this weight. Yeah, I feel a bit dumb because I've been training weights for 10 years and now I've realised it's all wrong and everything that I've been doing is wrong. So yeah, there is a sense of dumbness within us, but I've accepted the truth. Have you accepted the truth? And I'm grateful for the truth finally being accepted by me. And this is the main thing. Do this for yourselves. This is all about self. At the end of the day, no one else is going to support you. You are going to support you. You are going to look after you. You are going to follow you. It's all about me. you, the power within, we come together and we can do something great here.